How many of you know who Hunter is? By a show of hands. Okay, that's impressive. Not everybody raised their hand, but that's okay. Before the day is over, you'll know who he is and you'll understand why this day is so important and how much he appreciates you. So, he was drafted 2017 June. That was only 7 months ago. That's a wow factor for me. So 7 months ago, and I can take it back even further, 8 months ago, he graced Sports Illustrated.
Hunter Greene.
Not one time, but 2 times, right? I don't know if you got your magazine, but he was on Sports Illustrated, the main magazine, and Sports Kids Illustrated, right? I see some of you nodding your heads. So when I think about that, I think that's powerful. He's a 2-time gold medalist. Is that correct? Okay. What else could I say? 2-time MVP player for your league, right? Helped his league win 2 titles, right, for Mission League. I could go on and on and on and on, and I bet there's some boys in here that probably could give better statistics that I could probably give on my own son because you've been following him. I say all that to say those are all the ups. Those are the highs. Those are the things that he did extraordinarily well. Usually when you hear a story about a young man like this, you hear the beginning of the story, meaning he looked just like you with your baseball caps on. He was 8, he was 9, he was 10, he was 11, he was 12, he was 13, he was 14. That's the beginning of the story. And then you walk down here and you get this story with all the accolades, meaning all the praises, all the recognitions, all the awards. But the real story is what happened in between. Okay? And that's what I want to talk to you about. And what's crazy is he's just beginning. Hunter graduated high school with a 3.5 coming out of his senior year. That's a big deal because remember, I said when he was graduating, he graced Sports Illustrated, right? He was in the draft. There was so much going on. I mean, cameras, media on him constantly. But yet, he graduated with that grade point average. But it took a lot of work. Okay, not because he didn't have the intellect, not because he wasn't smart and capable, but it was the demands, the things that he had to rise to, even when he didn't always want to. Okay, so there were times where he wasn't always happy about going to practice. Okay, didn't mean he didn't love the game, he didn't have passion for it. That's always been there. But there were times where he was a little tired, and the reason why is because he was up until 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning doing his homework, because before then he was at practice and then he had a workout. There was a lot going on, okay? I say all that to say that just like you, I don't think Hunter's story is any different than any of your stories in this room. So when I look at you, I see my son. Like when I look at these young men right now, I see my son. When I look at you, I see greatness. I see sometimes there's going to be a struggle, but like Coach E said, Mr. Winfield, when you have family support, when you're grounded with people who care about you, like coaches that's going to take time with you, people in your community that's going to care for you, it's going to make a world of difference. And luckily, this young man had that. The other thing I'm going to share with you is that when you think about being tired and not wanting to get up and not wanting to always do what your parents tell you to do, one of the other things I'm going to share with you besides the tools that Dr. Woods is going to talk with you about is that Hunter, through it all, was a really good listener. That costs no money. All that takes is really good practice, right?
These kids all go home tonight. They sit at their dinner tables with their moms, dads, brothers, sisters, and they say, hey, how'd it go today? What do you want them to say? What do you want them to carry out of here and tell the community, tell their families?
I think the biggest thing is I had a great time. Hunter was very outgoing and he was very welcoming and open to hanging out with us. I think that's the biggest thing, and for me to interact with the players as much as I can, and for them to see that I am human. All the accomplishments that I've done, they can all do it as well.
This guy's out of Australia, and actually he's both a girl and a boy. Either way. Sprays vinegar, and if you like, I can get the trash out.
play catch. Syndergaard.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Syndergaard. Count 3. 1, 2, 3. One more.
That was awesome. Did you get that on film?
General rap.
Was the food good? Was it Panda? Was it enough food? You sure? It was more than enough? Okay, good. Was there orange chicken? That's my favorite. Yeah. It's not healthy, but it's good, man. It's really good.
Last question I have to ask you is your walk-up song. Have
Yeah.
you thought about it yet? We've been jamming all day to the music for the DJ out here. What's your walk-up song gonna be?
So in Notre Dame, all 4 years it was all old school rap. And I think my favorite that I still like to stick to is I Got 5 on It by Loonies. That song is smooth for sure.
Give me a little bit of
Ah,
We in
man.
Inglewood now.
Cincinnati Reds, easy. Cincinnati Reds. What's up, guys? I'm here at my camp out here in Inglewood. Having a good time. We got a lot of great players out here. I'm gonna flip the camera. Everybody's doing a great job out here, having fun. Stay tuned in. Yeah, thank you. All right, nice to meet you, man. Good luck. Yep. I'm gonna go say hi to Royce. Yes.
One more question.
Yes.
During your discussion of discipline at the very end, you choked up.
Yes.
What was that for? It wasn't because
Everything
you
was.
brushing your teeth anymore.
Yeah, everything was coming together, and just everything that I had learned at such a young age and that was already instilled in me, it all just came to me at that one moment, and it was kind of overwhelming. So I almost bawled out and started crying.
Let me get emotional. I'm sorry. But yeah, I just want to share that with you guys. That discipline has helped me for a very long time, and it's my favorite pillar out of all 5 of them.
You see yourself in those kids.
Exactly. Yep. No doubt.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, of course. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Guys, last thing, I really want to thank all of you. From the bottom of my heart, it's very important that you guys understand my appreciation for all of you, all the kids, the campers that came out, the coaches, my friends and teammates that are over here, and just everybody, and all the coaches here, and Mr. Davis, Mr. Nichols, Coach Heat, Mr. Clayton, Coach Jason, and Mr. Mims. So I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
All right, let's give it up for Hunter. So, the first shopping spree winner, you saw him win the home run derby. If he can come up, Jack, go, Jack! We had an art competition that several of you participated in, and the winner of the art competition, he created a nice sculpture piece and really liked it. Amari Yellis, Amari. Okay, now I'm asking Hunter to bring that little basket behind me, behind you there. We're gonna pick a name, so listen up, okay? All right, listen up.
Caden.
Caden Coolidge. Caden. Is Caden still here? Where is he?
Awesome. Come on.
What's up, Caden? Come on up. And the 5 pillars winner. We talked to the coaches. We recognized this young kid was working really hard today, implementing the 5 pillars. James Armstrong. Is James still here? James Armstrong. Come on, bring it back too, James. Bring it back. Bring it back. Let's give it up for James.
3. 1, 2, 3. Sweet.
Touchdown, throw off my own 2 shoes. Still the same city I've been used to. And all the reckless things that we do keep us young, they're good signs, they're good signs. Take a little more if you need it. Voices of the night won't mislead it. The tide pulls me in, but it takes slow. Here's to the nights we let go. And I'm hoping that they figure out it's all about the scenery along the route.
Oh, nice. I just wanted to say, as a mom, I can't thank you enough for what you did today. For those boys, everything you talked about, I want for my son.
Oh, that's awesome.
So
Thank you.
I just wanted to say thank you for being that role model
Of course.
for the kids.
Thank you for coming out. I appreciate it.
Yes.
Yeah. Awesome. So hopefully you find some things you like. And,
Yes.
yeah, I got a lot. Yeah, of course.
I don't need what I've sold. I just need something.